Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your story?
Sure. So my name's Samantha. I'm 25 years old. I'm a newly sponsored athlete for a very exciting company. I have always been quite sporty. I've played basketball. I've done squad swimming all my life until I had the amazing opportunity in 2018 to become an ambassador for a supplement company, which has then sort of driven me into the direction of this whole fitness journey that I've been on. So
Did you want to be in this industry when you were younger?
I never would have imagined anything like this when I was younger. I always sort of wanted to be like an Olympic swimmer because I was doing it at the time, but never knew I could get this far with like what I've achieved. So yeah, I guess no.
What's the best part and the worst part about being a fitness model?
I think the best part is looking great. Also as well being so inspiring to honestly like all my followers and just people in general. I think the worst part is a lot of people can have their own opinion and their own assumptions to, I don't know, like they just have their own opinion of what they want of you. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot more highs than there is lows, I reckon.
What's the most important piece of advice that you ever received in your fitness journey?
What's the most important piece of advice? I think staying humble, because I think a lot of the time people can really like have their ego set, like get a massive head from being in the fitness industry and looking a certain way. So staying humble and being you.
What's something you wish you could tell your younger self before you started?
Oh, girl, don't stress. Don't sweat about the small things. I wish I could tell that little girl a lot of things, but I don't know, the show always goes on. Just got to do you for you and not sweat the small stuff.
What kind of small things did you sweat back then?
Oh, just like eating habits and I guess like comparing yourself especially. It's a massive one. And, you know, not everyone's not in your favor, or is that the right word for it? Not everyone's against you.
What did it take before you stopped comparing yourself to others?
Self-love, definitely. Also being confident within my own self and my own body and my own mind. So I guess that's a big yes on that end.
What exercise do you love the most and which one do you hate the most?
I love training shoulders. I love upper body, but I really, despite training lower body, I get DOMS, so I get days of muscle soreness for days training lower body. So if I can avoid that, which obviously we can't, but yeah, so lower body is definitely the hate, shoulders is definitely the love.
How important would you say genetics is in fitness?
Genetics is nothing, honestly. I come from a family where like I was not genetically blessed with anything. I didn't have an ass. I didn't even have like the greatest tits. Like I didn't have any sort of shape or fitness as it is. I guess people that do have good genetics, like it's played a massive, part of their life, which hats off to them. But my God, like you just have to really work towards what you want.
How important is diet in fitness?
Man, diet plays a huge role. You hear the whole like abs are made in the kitchen, and I definitely can definitely agree with having a healthy diet and just making better choices and eating cleaner foods, like just eliminating sugars and like bad carbohydrates or like unnecessary carbohydrates and like saturated fats. I think that all plays a huge part because you can't out train a bad diet.
I like that quote.
Mm.
If you were to put it as a percentage, how important is diet compared to actually exercising?
I'd say 70%. 70%. Go and enjoy your chocolate when you can though.
What's the biggest mistake you see people new to fitness make?
Oh my God. I reckon hardcore dieting, like just totally just eliminating everything. I think there's a few different paths that question could go on. I think a lot of people just go to the gym and just think that they can just train and not worry about how they eat on the outside the gym. A lot of people will do like your strict diets, like your classic whatever like meal plans that they can find on like Google and ads and that sort of stuff. I feel like you don't need to follow like a certain diet or like a certain amount of calories to achieve like anything. Like I think you will just learn as you go what does work and what doesn't. And it's just all about learning as you go. So a lot of people that are new to the industry or their fitness journeys, you are going to make mistakes all the time and you will make, good comebacks from them as well. But yeah, there's a lot of errors that you'll make when you first begin, but it's all part of the journey.
What resources helped you on your journey?
Coaches, definitely coaches and personal trainers. Definitely going to fitness shows as well. I think like being involved in that industry and being a part of that environment as well, 100% will, because you meet or you'll see people that you're like, oh my God, there's Hattie Boyle, and you'll be like, I'm under the same roof as her. And then like you can go like meet and greets and that sort of stuff. And I think that really helps like push you into the right direction. Like, yeah, I want to be like her.
What would you say to those that think fitness modeling only breeds self-image issues in younger girls?
People that are insecure will be the only ones to have a bad image in their head about what people are doing that is a healthy thing for their own selves. People that, are not happy within themselves are going to try and bring others down to their level. So that's on them.
How do you feel about your body now, and have you always felt that way?
I feel extremely happy and proud about my body now. It has not been this way forever. Coming from in high school, I actually had an eating disorder. So I actually didn't like how I looked in a certain way. And that has taken me a very long time mentally and physically to be the person that I am today and to be here and express how I am and, where I've come from and that sort of stuff. But yeah, so it's definitely taken a long journey to get here. But yeah, I'm loud and proud, happy about this body. I worked hard for it as well, so I can claim that.
How did you overcome the eating disorder?
So that took many years. I actually was very grateful that my mum at the time was into fitness herself. She was doing challenges, like the 12-week challenges, that sort of stuff. And then she actually brought me upon to do a challenge with her. So I guess I started training and like eating clean and that sort of stuff with her. It was never all like, an uphill journey. Like I did fail quite a few times trying to overcome that. But I'm definitely super grateful for my mum and just my whole family in general for just being so supportive in that time of my life. So it's also taken a lot of my own initiative, I guess to say, and a lot of willpower and strength to like learn how to, get out of those old habits and to be open to bringing new habits into my little life.
What would you say your fitness goal is right now?
Honestly, my fitness goal is to have a shoulder vein pumping through. Like, I will occasionally get it's gone at the moment, but usually I'll get like my bicep one coming through. My absolute fitness goal at the moment is to get that shoulder one happening. Either end, both ends, I want these bad boys popping.
Do you get one if you put your arms up and then do that?
Do you need me to flex? I don't even. I need to like be pumping. I need to like full be doing something like upper body to get it. I was starting to get a little one here, so I'm making some sort of progression. But until I see that, I think I'll keep striving until then.
That's such a specific goal to be working towards, a vein on your shoulder.
100%. And that's the thing, like everyone's goals are going to be so different. But for me, I'm just like, I just want that shoulder vein. That's my goal at the moment.
Does having such a high pressure to look good all the time affect your mental health?
I think it can definitely, if you don't go about it the right way. For me personally, my mental health is quite strong and healthy. So me personally, that answer's like a no, but I definitely can see people in a much higher social media platform where they have so many people that, are watching them and are, following them for like their journey and for what they, embrace out. I definitely think it could be a very big mental health, challenge, I guess.
What would you say your ambition is in the space?
What's my ambition in the space? I really just want to create just like a good community of people where I just help to motivate and just inspire. It is so nice getting compliments just from people that follow me, or just like friends, or like just random people on the street or in the gym, like just little compliments that they can bring to you. Like that's what gives me happiness at the moment. So I'd say, yeah, just inspiring people.
You don't get a lot of weird DMs?
I get weird DMs for like other things. Like there are some crazy like people out there, men in particular. But yeah, they can just stay in the requested aisle.
What's more important to you, how you look or how you feel?
How you feel, 100% how you feel, especially from the journey that I've come from. You can look a certain way, but you know, you're not happy or you're not well rested or whatever it is, but you can also feel a certain way and you can be happy.
How did you get your abs, and what advice would you give to other people trying to get
My
those
abs? Oh. I train abs, okay? Not everyone trains abs, but I train abs. I will do abs at least. I try and get it done at the end of all my workouts, all my weight training workouts, but not always. So probably like 3 to 4 days a week I'll do abs. Other than that, I honestly eat so clean. Like I don't have like lollies or chocolate in my pantry. I don't drink, like I actually don't have dairy because I've actually discovered that that really upsets my tummy. So since eliminating that, I've seen a huge difference within like not just my tummy showing, but like just my overall energy, like just health and how I feel.
What is your ab routine?
All right, ready for this one, guys? So my ab routine will involve weighted sit-ups. So I'll do weighted sit-ups, I'll do leg raises, but nice and controlled. I also do Russian twists, and I'll occasionally do like your actual planks, or I do side planks, but I'll mix it up a little bit.
Do you do anything for obliques specifically?
Just the side planks in particular and the Russian twists, but don't always do the Russian twists.
How do you stay committed to eating so well?
I think it's the way that the clean food makes me feel is what I'm addicted to. Like I perform so much better in the gym. My mindset is so much more clearer. I don't have brain fog. I sleep a lot better. And that is purely from the fact of having good foods like into my system. Like what you put in, what good you put in, good comes out. What bad you put in, bad comes out.
And what kind of diet do you have right now? Can you describe an average day of food for you?
Yeah, I can. So at the moment, I've actually got some gluten-free Wheat Bix in the morning. I mix that in with my oat milk and protein powder. I do have some yogurt sometimes, so like Chobani yogurt with that too. In the afternoon will have, because I sort of mix it up at the moment. So in the afternoon, I'll have like chicken. It's like a wrap, so it's got like chicken, spinach. I put feta in that. I love feta. And some leafy greens. For dinners at the moment, the last week I've been a little bit, how you going with dinners? But I definitely have like very meat based. So whether I'll have like kangaroo, or I'll do lamb, or I'll do more chicken. Sometimes I don't mind like scrambled eggs at night. So breakfast foods at nighttime can taste extra good. But yeah, so I'll usually have like kangaroo, like my light spud potatoes, rice sometimes as well. Carbs is not the devil. Carbs is what fuels the rig.
Do you count your macros or your daily caloric intake?
I actually don't count my macros or calorie intake. I do follow a plan which does label all my calories and what my macros are. The way that I stick to that diet though is not 100%, or that plan I should say, is not 100%. So my calories and my macros are not always what my plan will be. But I find myself in a lot more mentally stable mindset when I'm not focusing on numbers. If I just have a rough idea, like how I'm eating and what I'm eating, you're a Gucci.
How do you set good eating habits?
Just like little little routines, I should say. So, for example, in the morning, like I've got my routine, I probably won't eat before 10 a.m. I'll do my fast within that, so I can have my black coffee. I can have like my lemon water and my aloe vera. So I love having that in the morning, just like cleanse the body after, sleeping for so long. Get my metabolism started. And then just not snacking as well. Not snacking is a really important one, actually, because you can really get away with like just like opening the pantry unnecessarily and just like getting into the habit of doing that. Also, I guess just keeping busy and productive. So just like work more, get out more. Like if you're sitting around doing nothing, it's really easy to get back into some like bad habits and like bored eat, I guess.
What other good habits do you have that are outside of the fitness space?
Oh, I love getting 10,000 steps in every day. I always will do, not always actually, I tell a lie. I'm trying to make it a regular thing that I'll go do a beach dip every morning. So I'm doing that like 4 to 5 times a week at the moment. Cold showers is a really important thing as well that I love putting into my routine. I've found like I am just on the go when I've done my cold shower, and I feel very like off guard if I haven't done my cold shower. I'm like, oh, no, I've already stuffed up my routine sort of thing by simply not doing that small habit. But just like setting little goals. My aim is to have like 3 morning goals, and once you do that, you're set to go.
What are your current 3 goals?
My 3 current morning goals is get up before the sun, make my bed, and have that cold therapy. So whether the cold therapy is the beach or the shower, tick.
How often are you training?
At the moment, I'm training 4 or 5 days a week, but every day I'm getting those steps in.
What time are you hitting the gym?
So it depends at the moment. So I'm doing a mixture of weights training and classes. So my classes can sometimes be in the morning, so 7 a.m, or I'll do an afternoon class, which is a 5:30 p.m. class. On the days that I'm not doing that, I'll go to the gym, but it'll always depend whether I'm working that day, what I've got on that day. Like, for example, I trained at 1 o'clock today. I'll do a class tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. And then the day after that, I'll probably do like a 7 a.m. class. So it's all over the shop.
How do you push through on days where you're not feeling motivated?
Honestly, like it is so hard, because I'm so glad you asked this question actually. Last week, I had a day where I was just feeling blah, like just, not the word was against me, but I just felt so heavy. And I was like, I should just get outside the house because I just have achieved nothing today. Went to the gym, ended up having a really good workout, and I felt so good after that. And it's just, you forget so easily how well you can feel and how good you can feel just pushing past that little mind like battle that you're having within yourself. So yeah, like it's not easy, but you definitely pat yourself on the back after you definitely achieve it.
Would you say discipline is a muscle that also needs to be trained?
Oh yeah. That's why I like doing that cold therapy, because that's just like one extra little bit of discipline that I've achieved that day.
Did you always have it, or did you have to work on it?
Ooh, definitely had to work for it. Nothing was handed on a silver platter around here. Everything was earned.
How difficult would you say the career path you've chosen is?
I personally haven't found it too difficult. I've found it quite a blessing actually. Like, it has motivated me to keep doing what I'm doing, because obviously I'm doing something right. It's a healthy career to take. It's a fun career that I'm on, and I've been enjoying pretty much every moment of it. So
what are some things you're hoping to offer to your audience in the near future?
I would like to know that I can offer my followers the opportunity to, how do I word this? I get a lot of DMs asking if I'm a personal trainer or if I'm a coach, and I'm not that yet. So I hope one day that I can actually use that fulfillment from actually taking that direction and becoming either a PT or a coach, that I can then benefit people that ask me that sort of stuff all the time.
Would you ever make a course?
Never say never.
What are 3 things someone can do today to get started on their fitness journey?
get outside the house right now and start walking. Go inside a new gym, or go and grab your friend and go into a gym today. Go and get that workout happening. Do something like even getting new workout clothes. I think having like good workout clothes or like snazzy new sneakers, like that could help motivate you to actually like want to step foot into the gym. It might sound so like little, but it's little things.